Jack X, y'all. I decided to play this kind of on a whim. I've been trying to figure out which game I wanted to do next for a while, but couldn't really figure it out, and just kind of randomly jumped into my head. Mostly because the Jack X collection just came out for PS3 and does not have this game. I find that to be kind of a travesty. Really, out of all the Jack games, I think this one is my favorite. Like, this one was a huge come out of nowhere, like, real joy. This is probably one of the best kart races I've ever played. And it's like I don't understand why this game doesn't get more credit, other than like people consider it to be like the cheap cash-in kart game that all like mascot games get. But this game was really good. This game was fantastic, and like the story's good, the narrative's good. They still have all the voice actors from the original Jack games. It's good. It's kind of sad that like it just gets passed over so quickly. Like, and especially with Sly 4 coming out next year, this year, I don't know, something. They were being coy about it, but like it kind of makes me miss these games. And like, granted, I don't need to go and buy the HD collection because I still own, Jack 1 through 4. But like, I kind of don't understand why these just got ignored. It didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, especially when Sony is still so starved for mascots. Like you have this whole thing where it's like, I am Chris, I am Tony, I am the whole ad campaign that they just recently did. And it's like you have perfectly good mascots that you were just not using. It doesn't make any sense to me. But alright, Jack X, y'all. Oh my God, I don't know this thing. There's no like Mario-esque startup move. Oh, what the hell, dude? You jackass. Uh, well, that sucked. So yeah, basic rules. Blue's burst, yellow's weapons, red is rear weapons. Um, you can sort of do the red shells, sort of. Not really. Or you can, not red shells. You can sort of do blue sparks by hitting your e-brake and then sort of just like finagling it or like feathering it left and right. Works pretty well. I like this game. This game's real good. This game's real good. Ugh. And like the competition is actually pretty vicious. Like I beat this game from top to bottom, and like it never really gets like easy, which is kind of nice. Because I mean that's the thing about like especially like stuff like Mario Kart, even on 150cc for any Mario Kart, it feels too easy. Ooh. Somebody's. Oh, where are you getting all these missiles? They ain't giving me nothing. This is only the first lap. There's the people just launching blue shells. But yeah, this game definitely has its equivalent of the blue shell. They get launched every 2 seconds. Man. And granted, this is the beginning of the game. I just started a new game because I could not remember where I left off last time I played this because I haven't played this game in a long time. But that means all the cars are paper thin. Everybody blowing up all the time. Which, ain't bad. Oh, man. UFO. But, I mean, what else can I say about this game? Oh, man. It's really well written, but that's no surprise. All the Jack games are really well written, surprisingly well written. I remember when I was a kid, and when it made the switch from like the sort of like Dayglow uber happy Jack to Jack 2, where it became sort of like a I don't even know what happened there. Where it became sort of like a Grand Theft Auto game. I was really cynical about it because I thought that was just like catering to like the GTA 3 crowd, which is like the new hotness at the time. First place. Ugh. But it ended up being okay. It ended up actually being really good. Dash, dash, dash. And then Jack 3, when they said that the game was going to be predominantly vehicle-based, I was like, I don't understand who they're making these for, but, you know, was it Naughty Dog? Who made these games? Because I know the people that made all the other Jack games did make this, but this still came out to be, whoa, this still came out to be pretty good. Yeah, it's just a really good pedigree. Get out of my way. I kind of miss kart games. I kind of miss really good kart games. I kind of really hate that if I want to play a kart game that's really good, I have to go to Mario Kart, and that's kind of it. I mean, Sonic Sega Racing, that's the name of it. That game is okay, but it's still kind of dumb. It's not that much fun to play online. I mean, the sequel looks pretty good. It's got Skies of Arcadia level in it, which is the only thing that I'm interested in right now.
You saw it here, folks. At least those of you who didn't die yawning or switch to the brand channel. An unknown driver wins his first big race in lackluster fashion. So, tell us what happened out there. Were you frightened?
No.
Well, wait till you race against the big name drivers.
It gets worse.
Much. Think you can handle it?
Give him a break.
I'll take that as a no or no comment.
Tara Strong.
With that, let's take
Tara Strong's in
out the
everything.
greaser in pit row.
Remember when Tara Strong used to be like Steve Blum, where she was just like everywhere?
Spin, more heat. Ratings were down 13 points on that last race. Not happening. If you want to get into the club, you gotta win a lot more and you gotta win big. Accumulate serious points and maybe I'll give you another interview. If you're still around.
So, you know,
Well,
general
one of
affair.
the lucky winners won.
Skip.
We have a winner.
Skip. Oh, God. But, yeah, like, I don't know. This is probably the last wow. This is probably the last, oh, yeah, back is triangle, because PS2, y'all. This is probably the last, like, really impressive,
This is a death race, Jack,
yeah.
and it's one of the crowd's favorite events. The object of this challenge isn't just to race, but also to take out as many other cars as you can before time runs out. You get points for each vehicle kill. No, it's not.
So you can tune your car, which is basic. I'm going to bring up the armor on this a little bit.
Keep moving and keep shooting.
And that's all I can do.
You earn higher points in each lap. On your second lap, you'll get
Yes,
double
Tara
points
Strong,
per
thank
kill.
you.
And on your third, triple points.
Shut up. I don't know. Like, this game is real good. That's about all I can say about it. Oh, this is just the one where you're killing drones? Oh, yes. This is boring. Shoot into the dust. But, I mean, even so, this game tries to do a lot of stuff that you just don't see anymore, and it's kind of a shame that we don't see it. I mean, it does have its problems. This game has some absolutely insane rubber banding AI. Like, there was a point where I had lapped all the competition, and then in the third lap, they somehow managed to come up and still be like in tough competition with me to win the whole thing, which I hate. I hate rubber banding AI. I think it's cheap and lazy. That's not the right way. That's the wrong way. I feel like you should be able to make the AI savage enough where they are tough, but you still have a chance, and if you are driving well, you are not penalized for driving well. Having the AI just, you know, come out of nowhere and be like, oh, I guess I caught up with you after all, because my car is magical. I hate that. It's stupid. Dark Eco. But this game does get a little bit tough. I remember the last story mission in this game giving me quite a bit of trouble. Why am I not boosting? I'm going all slow and shit. No, not a. But why are they going faster than them? It's annoying. They're not respawning fast enough. But I don't know. Like it kind of. Oh, that was it. Okay. It's kind of a weird thing where, like I said earlier, it's Sony did so much to really kind of cut a swath for their mascots, like to the point where they had so many and you didn't know who their, for example, their Mario was. And Jack like played a kind of big part in that. And for them to just to ignore him for essentially like 10 years, it's kind of weird. I mean, they did the same thing for Slide. They did the same thing. Well, I mean, granted, like they put a lot of weight uh, on Ratchet and Clank. Like Ratchet and Clank has 4 video games this generation. It's kind of odd, and they're not as good as the old ones. They're not as good as the PS2 ones, but I mean, it feels like they're running that one into the ground. But they don't need to. They still have like these great characters that they could just make one new game for every so often. Yeah. All right, let's play one more, and then I think I'm gonna call it. I got a new race. I'm only gonna do races right now because these are freeze rally.
Jack. Racing fast isn't the most important thing in this trial. You also have to hit the time freezers to stop the clock and get the lowest time.
Time trials. Okay, gotcha. So I mean, they got a lot of modes. Not all of them are all that much fun. But I mean, it's something. It's something. I'd rather they have it than not have it. But at the same time, sometimes you just wanna be able to have some fun. You know, just race. Because I mean, this has a standard. It's got this. It's got time trials. It's got battle mode, which is pretty cool. I think if you go. No? Boost? Okay. No boost? Okay. We're okay. But yeah, I don't know. I hope they do more with this franchise in the future, because it's really good. I feel like it's a wasted opportunity for them to just like sit on it and sell it as, you know, PS2 HD remakes. I want them to make more good games starring interesting characters. Like really, the whole Jack series did get quite interesting towards the end. Like, very time travel-y, retcon-y coolness. Like, they really tied that series up really, really nicely. Um, so, you know, I hope they don't just sleep on it, because it's really good. I think I remember seeing online that, like, there are ways to, like, you can make it so you only have, like, 4 seconds of actual time on this map. Or not in this map, but in this game. Like, some of the stuff that you can do with this mode especially is, like, really mind-blowing. If you're a good driver, you can really just cream this mode. Oh, that's right. They don't respawn. Interesting. I forgot about that. So yeah, I mean, cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Oh, all right. Good power slide. Probably should have gone up that time, but whatever. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I'm doing like the Mario Kart mess up where it's like you take your finger off the accelerator in order to start the dash. It's like I don't need to do that. Not in this game. Whoa. Missed it. Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna get gold, but I'm going kind of slowly. Like, honestly, I think Mario Kart this would be a great mode for Mario Kart. I feel like, it's amazing that's like, it feels like Mario Kart's like a little stagnant nowadays, but like you look back in the games like this that were out at the same time, people were doing stuff differently. It's kind of, I don't know. It makes you wonder. It just makes you wonder. Okay, but that's enough for now. Jack X, if you can find it, like, totally, give it a shot. Like, I think this just came out on PSN. I'm playing my PS2 copy, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty fun. It's definitely one of the better kart racers I've played. It's definitely worth a look for anybody who's just looking for something to play, especially now that we're sort of in the doldrums. And once people are done with Diablo, there's not going to be anything to really play until September. So, yeah, it's, you know, give it a shot. Also, if you have any suggestions on what I should play or what we should play, you know, shoot us an email, bmf.cosplay@gmail.com, or you can go to our Twitter, bmfcosplay.twitter.com. Shoot us a message, check out our latest cosplays, ask us questions about cosplay, like tell us what you would like to see more often, and we'll see what we can do. We can sneak preview sometime in the future whenever we're not busy. We're gonna try to get a Journey full playthrough. That's probably going to be our first long play. Depending on how it goes, it might be our last long play. But we're definitely going to do that because Journey is my game of the year, and Starlight is okay, and Sipicop hasn't played it yet. So definitely going to do that at some point. And I think that's about it for right now. Just getting ready for Dragon Con. You know, hit us up if you see us there. But that's it for me for right now. We'll see you on the next Talking While Playing is Hard.